Let us put this on record, my people. Let us put this on record. Okay? We have to put this on record. Mikel Arteta is the only Premier League winning coach in the league right now as we're talking. Onslaught is gone. Pep Guardiola is gone. Mikel Arteta is the only guy left in the league that has won the Premier League that we can say for a fact that he won the Premier League, bro. Michael Carrick, nope. Frank Lampard, of course not. Xabi Alonso, of course not. Hopefully, eventually. Sorry. And right now, this game showed why Arsenal is looking very likely to become a dynasty and why they're looking so scary and why they're looking very likely to go back to back, like Man United has done, like Chelsea has done, and like Man City has done. Keep in mind, Arsenal, even when they won the league under Arsene Wenger, they did not go back to back. Neither has Liverpool in the Premier League era. And I want you guys to understand that this is a team right now that is just cohesive and it's just capable of scoring 3 goals and keeping a clean sheet. That is what Arsenal Football Club is as of this moment. That is what they are. A powerful team, a well-oiled machine. Arsenal came out with a 4-3-3 formation, and Coventry came out with a 4-3-3 formation, right? We have David Raya as goalie, Calafiori, Gabriel Mosquera, Ben White as a right back. In the midfield three, we had Declan Rice, Lewis Kelly, and Martin Odegaard, and those three guys are just phenomenal, man. Bruno Gomes was injured, so we did not have an opportunity to see him play. I think he has a little bit of a muscle strain, so he's not fit to play this game either way. And yet the Arsenal still won convincingly without Bruno G, which is to be expected. I actually expected Arsenal to beat Coventry even without Bruno G. Don't get me wrong, but I expected Arsenal to at least walk away with a 2-0 win. But no, they're walking away with a 3-0 win. It's just letting you know how big this team is, right? The front three, they had Christian Zolis, who was phenomenal, bro. Kai Havertz, Bukayo Saka. Arsenal just looking so good from the goalkeeping, the defense, to all the way to attack. They are looking fantastic, amazing, beautiful. Now, let's talk about the game, right? Um, I think Coventry messed up. I know that Frank Lampard is trying to play beautiful football, but sometimes when you're going up against an opposition that is completely on a whole different tier, you cannot play this type of attacking football and this open play football that Coventry was playing. That's a very big mistake. You don't get to do that, and that was part of the reason why Arsenal found it so easy to exploit Coventry and end up scoring 2 goals in the first half, man. Right? Coventry came out with a 4-3-3 formation, which was a very big mistake in my opinion, right? And I think like this is a humbler, right? Because Arsenal gave them that welcome to the league moment, welcome to the Premier League. Shout out to Coventry, shout out to the fans, shout out to Frank Lampard. It's been 25 years since Coventry has played in the Premier League. 25 years, man. And Frank Lampard and these boys did a phenomenal job making it back to the Premier League, man. They were far and away the best team in the championship, right? But just because you were the defending champions of that championship does not mean you're going to compete with the defending champions and a Champions League finalist, which is Arsenal. It's not going to work. And Arsenal showed levels, they showed class. I feel like Frank Lampard has to understand when you're going up against opposition that you know that you cannot do much, you need to pack the bus. You need to play a disciplined low block and then hit them on the counterattacks. And then if it's the 65 to 70th minute, then you can play your football. Arsenal found it so easy to exploit those gaps that Coventry was having, which allowed them to score those 2 goals. And that first goal was exactly like that. Calafiori and Christian Zolis, right? Pressing together, defending together, moving forward together. The player lost the ball. Calafiori, because the guy was being pressed by Zolis and Calafiori, he lost the ball. Calafiori had the ball, couple extra touches, made it past to Kai Havertz, and Kai Havertz with his left foot towards the bottom right corner, and bang, Arsenal's one goal up. And everyone who was watching this game, everyone who was doing the live reaction, they understood this Arsenal team is going to be a problem. This Arsenal team was going to score eventually. Not just because it's Coventry with the style of football they're playing, but because Arsenal is just moving so well. They're moving the ball so quick. They're playing with attention. The chemistry and the cohesiveness between these players is so fucking good, bro. The chemistry between these players is like butter on bread. Butter on bread. That's how it was looking like. Second goal, once again, left-handed side, bro. Christian Zolis had the ball, squared the ball in. Honestly, that second goal by Bukayo Saka should have easily been avoided. Coventry should have been able to avoid that second goal. The goalkeeper had his hand on it with a diving save, but he could not catch the ball, and Bukayo Saka was right there at that moment, right close to the goalkeeper to shoot the ball in, and now it was Arsenal 2, Coventry nil. And it was not looking good for Coventry at all. But I said this, I'm not surprised because I know that this is a humbler. This is like hazing in college when they're hazing you into a group, into the club. Welcome to the league. This is a welcome to the league moment. I think Coventry, they should have been able to do the best they can. Don't get me wrong, I do like the football I saw from Coventry. They were very good at moving the ball around. They were very good at passing the ball out, trying to get past the midfield into the final third. Unfortunately, the final ball pass to make Arsenal defense break apart was just not there, right? Some of the final ball passes was ill timed. There was bad time passes. Not a lot of off ball movement, nothing to run into any spaces. And even when Coventry had moments to get into spaces, right, you had the likes of Lewis Kelly, the likes of Gabriel and Mosquera doing a very good job clearing out the danger. I don't think David Raya had a lot of phenomenal moments to save. I don't think it was barely even mentioned. A lot of people didn't even mention him this game. The only thing is, what Arsenal would have wanted was to go out there, grab that 3 goals, score that 3 goals, and get that clean sheet. And when the second half began, Odegaard scored the third goal. Bang, there you go. And I have to say, Odegaard is looking so good. Well done to Martin Odegaard, man. He's looking so good. He's looking phenomenal. He's looking ready. He's taking his performance and his form from the World Cup. He's bringing it over to the Premier League. I feel like a lot of Arsenal fans last season was saying that, oh, Odegaard needs to be benched, he needs to be, offloaded, he needs to leave the club. But it's like, bro, the guy was just injury. It was injury that was plaguing Odegaard. It was injuries that was plaguing Odegaard, and now it seems like Odegaard is just injury free, and you can see how good he's playing. He's phenomenal right now, man. His playmaking, his chance creation, he's up there. I would not be surprised if Odegaard wins man of the match. Because Odegaard to me was phenomenal in this game. Yes, the goal scoring will help him in his ratings and how good he played. But him with that midfield, moving the ball up front, exploiting those spaces and gaps that Coventry was leaving behind, Odegaard was phenomenal, bro. I have to say this as well, right? Christian Zolis, it seems like Mikel Arteta value a productive winger than a dynamic winger, right? A dynamic winger is not going necessarily going to be productive. What I mean by productive, I mean goals and assists, right? A productive winger is a business-like minded winger. He's not flashy, doesn't have that little step over. Maybe he'll beat you 1v1, but even when he beats you 1v1, it's not going to look beautiful. It's not going to look elegant. It's not going to look sublime. It's going to look ugly. But he still beat the guy 1v1 and he's able to cross the ball in for the striker to tap it in. And that's the kind of player Zolis is. I think Zolis has made his mark. He's made every Arsenal fans to applaud him, to appreciate him, and to know that this guy is a good player. Not only that, Zolis is also tracking back. He's helping Calafiori. He's making Calafiori's job easy. He's tracking back. He's helping with the defense. He's pressing, and he's productive. And I think that's the type of winger that Arteta likes. Remember, he had Trossard. He has Martinelli. But I will tell you this: Christian Zolis is going to be the guy that will be the starting left winger. Martinelli has competition, man. Martinelli is going to have to up his game. He cannot afford to relax because Zolis created that second goal. Obviously, he's not going to have the assist because they had the ball touch the goalkeeper first, but the goalkeeper could not catch it, could not hold it onto his chest. So I have to give a very big shout out to Christian Zolis, man. Kai Havertz looks like he's going to be the starting striker from now on. I feel sorry for Victor Gyökeres because Victor Gyökeres was on the bench. Arteta made a lot of subs. He made almost 5 subs this game, and not a single moment did we see Victor Gyökeres even training, running around. Maybe he was, maybe he did. The camera did not show me that. So I have to say this that Kai Havertz is starting to be the main man, the main striker, the main number 9 for Arsenal. Don't forget, man, last season even this season included, even in the summer, they are Arsenal fans who believe that someone like Kai Havertz must should have left the club. But it's not looking like that because Arteta has high hopes and he trusts Kai Havertz a lot more than he trusts Victor Gyökeres, which is understandable because Kai Havertz and Victor Gyökeres are different profile players. They're different profile players. Victor Gyökeres is an in the box striker, and Kai Havertz is a guy that can drop down and link up and can dribble or carry with the ball, and he scores in big moments. Community Shield, he scored when Arsenal need a goal to open up the game to make this game easy for them, he scored the first goal. Champions League final, he scored. So Kai Havertz is looking like a very, very big moment player that is easing the relief, that is creating the relief that the Arsenal players need, especially the defense and the midfield. But anyway, that's what I have to say. I will admit Arsenal's looking scary. Um, Shout out to Coventry. I would just have to let your Coventry fans understand this, man. It is a marathon, not a race. It is a marathon. First loss of the season is understandable. You lost to the defending champions. What Coventry needs to do is go back to the drawing board and focus on the next game. As for Arsenal, they just continue right where they left off, man. They're trying to go for a back to back. We'll see if that happens. But for now, guys, this is what I have to say. Please like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later, man. Peace out.